And that's the best impression I can do as a King Kong.
Thank you for the introduction there, Monkey Boy. Guys, ready?
Well, first I gotta
I'm
talk
sorry.
about.
Let me repeat that for you, Fury.
Might as well, because when the commander talks and stuff.
I mean,
So, sorry,
Did you get
audience.
that one? Or was
Sorry,
I
that the wrong
audience.
just
dialect?
Oh,
just
sorry,
thank you for.
audience. Oh,
God damn it! I
sorry,
just wanted to
audience.
say, God damn it! Let me speak. Damn it.
Fine,
Will you
go.
two stop? One of you go. Ocean speak.
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you, Fist, for replicating American World War II propaganda against the Germans.
Anywho, longest intro ever, audience. Hello, everybody. My name is Fist of Fury, and today we are talking about the other ship besides the Heat Ray. We are talking the Primal King Kong. This ship is obviously based off the New Mexico. I was going to say it's the same thing like it. However, Ranger point out, since he's an expert of the New Mexico, because I don't have the New Mexico yet. Yeah, go figure that one out. The New Mexico apparently has weaker AAs not A's, weaker, main turret damage for AP.
Backgammons.
Thank you. But it has a shit ton more AAs and it has a little bit better turning thing, but however slower than the New Mexico. Is like if we want that
Ah,
even more audience.
yes. The valiant American battleships and their amazing turn time. Don't worry, they're all agile, and they're all really slow at the exact same time. But actually, Fury, the Primal does have better turn time than the New Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
It
you
had better
will be
turn
able to
time.
outturn any New Mexico you come into contact with, which is at the exact same time. Don't run into them.
So before we begin into a game, audience, Ocean, you know the deal. We're switching into AI to show the audience how to play the ship first. Then we do standard to show the money.
Ranger's the leader this time, man. Not
Making me
Oh,
do things.
yes. But
come
before
on,
we begin
tire
the
boy, get it
game,
right.
before we begin
Alright,
the
if we're
game,
going into AI,
oh,
then. Alright, you're good. Just continue.
sorry, I have to get this out, guys. Sorry, guys. This is like what we do in a play thing, and they want to be in it. So, and I want to get more fan base into this game as much as possible to talk either shit or love about something. But anyway, the primal thing, in my opinion, in this game is the best ship out of the Heat Ray, and that's not saying a lot. And that makes me want to eat my own tongue thinking that because don't get me wrong, I love King Kong, but compare the two ships between my review on the Heat Ray. If you want to watch it, go look in the description down below. I'll leave it down there in the comments. Is a fucking Fuso weak, but King Kong gets on steroids New Mexico. Like, if they were
I
both
don't know what you're
facing each
talking
other.
about. It seems perfectly even, fair, fine, normal, whatsoever. I can't see anything wrong with that. Overpowered ass New Mexico, been one of the most overpowered tier 5s in the entire game up until this point. Puso.
But, yeah, but he
It's a
gets
Puso.
better. But this guy gets everything better. He gets a better
That's exactly
skin.
what I was saying.
Yeah, I know. I know.
New
But,
Mexico, one of the most overpowered tier 5s in the entire game when it comes to battleships. There are a few others out there that are definitely better, but... And
alright,
then you
but.
compare the
Oh.
other one being Fuso, which is Fuso. I'm pretty sure
So,
we've covered this in one of your videos, how inaccurate Japanese battleships are.
correct. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I was trying to say, audience. So before we begin the game, I just want to get everything out so that way we go to standard real quick. Um, Obviously, the commander, King Kong, is the commander of the ship. I don't know how he commands a ship along with Godzilla. I just don't figure that out, but whatever. His basic trait is the battle axe calling, which does more damage to AA damage per second, which is incredibly good for anyone who has a lot of AAs, or let alone none. He's a battleship commander, which means he can also have ability perks to help you aim better. He has porcupine. He has like longer run gun range. He doesn't have like armor piercing buffs, which kind of pisses me off because he could be perfect if he had that perk. But instead, however, he has another unique perk in slot number 2 called tear off the wings, which obviously your battleship AA damage per second increases even more by 5 plus, and survivability for your AA is 100%. The more you increase it, it's still the same, and the more you increase it, your damage goes up. So if a carrier sees the ship and tries to attack it, its planes are going to go down before it even drops a torpedo. I've seen it happen with other people because other people have Kong and they were just ripping shreds of planes in the air. Like carriers could not even touch them when this thing was fully maxed. But besides that, Kong is just an anti-air battleship commander, which I can't really say much because the rest are all just basic perks. Like I switched to reloading per second on the third perk, and then the fourth perk, I put Master Mechanics because the ship is a heavy brawler, and since I need repair time and health thing up to par, it's perfect for that balance. So that being said, and plus, obviously, you got King Kong in the back of the ship swatting around planes like there's a freaking, a fly in front of him. That's like me on a hot summer day, just like, like, all right. But before we also begin, too, I got to remove the crew booster. Okay, now that I've rambled on too much, let's get into the game of AI to teach you how to play the New Mexico. Now, unfortunately, I don't know much about the New Mexico. That's why I got. Sorry, go ahead, Ocean.
I was gonna say I'd recommend putting King Kong on the fucking Texas.
Oh my god, that'll be terrifying. All those AA guns, fuck. Damage per second, Jesus. It's like, here comes planes. What planes?
Literally every fucking cruiser battleship.
Here's a more terrifying thought. Think of 3 Texases like that.
Oh hell yeah.
Jesus.
Your entire team would just huddle around you because fucking they don't want to get hit by a plane.
Now, I forgot to say last time, audience, that it's like, can it also work with other ships? Now, unfortunately, Kong is not. Godzilla may be on another ship if you have planes, but he's not really a cruiser, or not cruiser, cruiser, sorry, commander. Now, unlike the Godzilla video, guys, and Ranger can back me up because he is a New Mexico player, even though this has less of the New Mexico ability, this thing is a brawler.
9 times out of 10, when it comes to the New Mexico, it's easier to brawl. God damn.
It's fine.
Throat is extremely dry.
Fair enough. It's kind of like me on a summer day trying to review these things. And I've been reading some of the Facebook comments about this too, and yes, I know about PC having the Umagi is their Godzilla, and Colorado is their King Kong, and Ranger could talk about how shitty that deal is.
Please, somehow start some sort of public outcry towards them that they literally get a 9 and a 10 as their fucking ships, and we get 2 8s or 5s in this game's case.
Wait, that's your biggest problem? What about the fact that they're $80 a piece still, like in this game?
Don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm mad that they cost so much and for the ships that they chose. But the thing is that they chose the Amagi, one of the best, other than the class of ship that I'm currently in, which is a Nagato, for Japan. There aren't a whole lot of other ships that can really class up to these for their battleships. It would be the only ships to make sense to put Godzilla in.
Yeah,
however, we got just straight screwed out of it.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I am very surprised that your ship you're playing is not Godzilla. It does torpedo damage and everything. You would think that would be his heat blast
Jesus
in their
Christ, how
eyes.
likely is the Nuremberg to get lit on fire?
I don't know. I'm missing a lot, which is pissing me off. So in case you're wondering, audience, yeah, I mean, obviously you don't go close range like we're doing right now because this is AI, but literally kite shielding this, keeping range from torpedoes, you'll be fine. I mean, any New Mexico player, New Mexico player, forgive me for butchering that almost, mostly knows that they play the ship as a brawler and stuff because one, isn't it? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Ranger. Does the New Mexico have like a spawn liner to protect itself from torpedoes?
It's got a belt line.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know exactly how they decided to make that work in this game, but the New Mexico was one of the very first ships ever employed into service with a belt liner. It's
and
meant
it's
to basically be the same as spatial armoring on a tank towards torpedoes.
and in case if anyone doesn't know about ships and stuff like that, it's basically a gap in the ship between the main hull of the ship and your thing, where if a torpedo hits it, it will flood the spatial liner, but it won't flood inside the boat. Is basically what it is.
Speaking about torpedoes, I just about ate two.
Oh
That was
god,
close.
Abo, don't do it, don't do it, Abo. Kong, shoot!
Shoot
Oh,
him!
you miss. God
Shoot
damn
him!
ape! You damn dirty ape! Oh god, that's gonna hurt. I'm flooded. At least you guys are seeing this is the reason why you don't go too close, but I'm just playing AI. But honestly, the best way to play it is just like, just keep a kite shield, keep your distance from torpedoes, and just brawl the hell out of battleships. Which is sadly to say is like better than the goddamn fucking Fuso. The king of monsters.
Yeah, the King of Monsters, the Fuso, totally. That's the ship that classifies as the King of Monsters in this game.
Yeah, it's just
I couldn't possibly say I'd be more scared of a Pensacola than a fucking Fuso.
the one ship that gets citadeled so many times. I'm more afraid of that than the Fuso.
Yeah, well, the thing about the fucking Pensacola is if it spearheads you, it's harder to freaking do that to it.
Now,
Fuso?
audience,
Nope.
don't get me wrong about it. I love the Fuso. Hell, I have 3 versions of the Fuso. Like I said, go see the Heat Ray to know what I'm talking about. But we're talking about the king of monsters, Godzilla. The guy that fights so many monsters and stuff like that, and it gets a Fuso. Where King Kong gets, like, as far as I say, the best ship out of any of them.
Damn it, Ocean.
I was gonna die if I didn't do anything like that, Ranger.
I
Fuck
know, but
off.
my torps were on the way.
So, obviously, I gotta get past all this skip thing. Um, so yeah, we didn't make much in the AI like the other one, but again, you saw that I took so much abuse and still alive, where if I did that in the Fuso, I would have been screwed. So now, let's head to multiplayer about it with it now. And I'll talk more about the Primal and how I think about it. But obviously, if you've seen the Heat Ray, which I recommend watching too, then you will know exactly what I'm saying. But if not, and you just want to know Kong, I'll just say it again here. That these ships are fucking overpriced for what they are.
Agreed.
Yep.
Like, I get it, they have to pay money to, the actual Godzilla and Warner Brothers for Kong and Godzilla rights, but I don't know. You could start the game up, Ranger.
Make
I would
me.
just make it. Well, I technically can't. Unless I could get my damn dirty ape to climb up over that ship of yours and fucking make you press the stuff.
Sorry, but if a ape that size tries to grab my controller from me, we're gonna have more than the problems of starting, mainly for the fact that it's gonna crush the controller, and the fact that I have a about 6-story tall ape standing outside my freaking house.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? So, what else did I think about this boat? Because I keep bragging about the Heat Ray and not this. It's just sorry. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. That's why I brag about it more. So, the Primal is a badass ship. I mean, it's got the coolest detail. It looks like melted lava going all over the place. It's got actually the best detail because it has a scratch mark and a lava smokestack. Godzilla just has lights and a scales on his ship, for God's sakes. I mean, in the detail, Kong fucking wipes the floor with that. And playability. New Mexico is perfect for these types of multiplayer. Unlike the last video, Fuso, I had to
Hey,
run
Fury,
away. Yeah,
what's your ship's range?
a good question. Well, shit, I accidentally put Megatron in here, but oh my god, even with Megatron, I only shoot 15 kilometers.
Oh my god!
So they really did
What
design this
the
ship as a
hell?
brawler.
Mine's 18.3!
15.96.
I guess they were trying to make it like a legit brawler. Oh shoot, I should not be. I need to focus on it because, audience, yeah, what I'm doing is not what you're supposed to do with a New Mexico. And you see why right there. I think I angled just in time.
Hey, Bayern.
Now, the problem is, compared to Godzilla, well, actually, Godzilla still has that problem unless you're like me that's used to the Fuso, is sometimes
Fucking
inaccurate at
AFK
range.
ally.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
That
like,
was the politest way I've ever heard someone say that Japanese ships can't hit the broadside of shit.
I mean, you could with HE if you fire long range, but AP,
Oh yeah, HE and HE alone.
I mean,
I'm a
and we'll,
battleship. I'm meant to do a lot of damage and scare the crap out of the enemies. What am I doing? I'm doing diddly squat firing HE.
I had to push
Fine.
an AFK friendly out of my way.
trying to hit the mobile
Oh,
head.
would you look at that? There's a New Mexico right
Mutsu.
across from me.
So, audience, yeah, I'm trying to hit the mobile head. My shots are lining up. It's just, obviously, Kite Shield freaking still has a hard time penning. And I'm getting target with HE by the Baron. Again, I mean, even though HE, despite the fact what Ranger said, it's still annoying if it keeps setting your ass on fire.
Yeah. It's definitely annoying. There's no way around that.
I see a New Mexico broadside. I am firing, audience.
But it doesn't change the fact that battleships are meant to be there for the damage dealers.
Ooh,
not
audience!
to play the role as a cruiser.
That was a Citadel. Sorry, Ranger, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Hey, you're just... I'm just saying, battleships aren't here to play the role of cruisers.
What is that coming up? Oh, that's the Japanese. Dude, okay, Godzilla, do you really want to mess with me? Apparently Wargaming infants Water Brothers more than anything. Do you really want to play this game? Alright, you keep broadsiding, I'm gonna just shoot AP at you. Oh, I think I aimed too soon, but I hit one shell on his bow deck. But he's loading AP against me from long range at a kite shield angle. You do not do that with a New Mexico like this.
I just fired at the Mutsu.
Oh god, that's a Krungsbug.
I hit a
Okay,
Citadel.
Krungsbug is slowing
Now time
down,
to turn,
firing AP.
because he's definitely going to want to return fire.
Okay, I need to turn my ship because Krungsbug is loading AP for some strange reason and trying to hurt me. Alright, right about there. Okay, ready to fire again. He's picking up speed, so right there. Could that hit? Looks good, audience. Looks good.
Did that pen me?
Ah, of course, RNGesus saved him. Or, sorry, I said it wrong in the last video about RNGesus. I should say...
Phillips!
Phillips. Damn Phillips! Because there's a commander in here called Phillips. Alright, trying to...
I need help. Can someone shoot at the Baron?
Yeah,
Where's the Baron?
loading my front cannons.
Oh, there it is. Damn it, he's kite shielding his rear end towards me.
Yeah, I know, but I also have a cruiser and another battleship over here, and I'm by myself. Everything else has left me.
Man, nobody likes Kong. I'm getting targeted a lot by those fucking cruisers.
I just hit the Baron, not for much, but he's hurt.
And I'm sorry, audience, I just realized the minute that we're playing this, there is no carriers, so I can't show off Kong's basic trait. So I'm kind of useless.
Oh, well, there goes both of my front cannons.
See if that lands. Ooh, one direct
And
hit
I
10.
can't get my vehicle to go in reverse, which is
Who's next to me?
Me.
Ocean.
Oh, okay.
In my Santa 2021 skin.
I'm currently stuck with using 2 rear cannons
Christmas in July.
because they knocked out both of
Yeah,
my
I'm one of
front
those people
cannons.
who celebrates Christmas in July. Not really, but I'm trying to aim for his rear cannons to knock out that Baron, at least one of the
I'm
Baron's
just doing
guns.
something stupid and just firing AP at long range, hoping to dear God one lands on top of his deck. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
getting
know.
the arc right. It's that damn. Well, I shouldn't say damn because it's my country's build, but there's so much tower and everything around it that your best bet is just to set his ass on fire.
By the way, the Mutsu doesn't like me.
I
How
don't think
does
our
it-
teammate behind me likes me because he won't help me.
All right, I'm gonna move up just a little bit.
He keeps firing a salvo every like 5 minutes.
It kind of sucks that I can't aim that well on this boat. Why? What is your range on your New Mexico, Ranger?
Mine?
Yeah.
18.
18.03.
And there's no perks reducing that. And I put Megatron on this. I think it was Megatron. I don't know. I have to go back, audience. Maybe I didn't put Megatron on this. But still, my point is, Ranger doesn't have Megatron.
You might want
No, I have
Point.
Megatron. I don't have any
Oh.
of the rest of the Autobots or Decepticons.
to. Oh, I just hit the Citadel of that Mutsu.
I
He's
mean,
the only one I have.
I'm taking the abuse so you guys could just fucking shoot because Kong is known
Well,
for
I was
just...
waiting for both my guns to reload and repair, and I was waiting for my repair party to get done.
By the way,
because
that's my
I
second
had
Citadel
literally
in the
just
Mitsu.
ate the entire brunt of what they were
I'm
throwing
firing at the
you
Mitsu
guys.
now.
You may be firing a little early.
No, I hit him.
Nice. My next target is the Königsberg.
I don't know why the Mitsu. Maybe the Mitsu's targeted me because I spent so much money, but I didn't. If you watch my review on Godzilla, I didn't spend $80. I only spent 30 for both of them.
No, you stay away from me, Baron. Yeah.
What?
Oh my God, son of a bitch.
It
Down to
didn't
3
count.
cannons, guys.
One's perma
Oh,
knocked
ow,
out.
ow, ow, ow!
Yep.
That time. How is the Krungsberg's AP harming me?
This Baron is being an ass, and I'm not sure how in the hell he's getting the fucking pens that he's getting at this range.
I don't know, but
I could never
fucking-
hit anything with my Baron at that range.
Okay, New Mexico's being really stupid. He's going broadside. Ocean, if you save your fire and shoot now, you can hit him with a Citadel.
I already fired at the Königsberg.
Oh. Alright, I'll fire the New Mexico because Krungsberg is like a nightmare trying to shoot with a New Mexico. Let's see
If
if
you
that
can nail him,
hits.
though, it will hurt him.
So did I did with the New Mexico a little bit. I'm gonna use my last healing, audience. I mean, yeah, this is how you play in multiplayer. I mean, this is how a New Mexico plays. It's just, you take the hits, you fire, you take the hits,
And
you
then
fire.
you hit that New Mexico right in front of me with some absolutely retarded amount of damage. With only 3 guns.
Yeah, we're aiming in on him too.
Like how I did with just a Citadel.
Okay, Königsberg, you have 13 seconds to make it out of my range or you're gonna die. Very soon.
What about the Baron
yeah, I know
that's
that.
creeping up on you?
He's through a freaking island.
Oh,
And he's
never mind. Godzilla
Oh,
killed him! Godzilla killed him at the last minute!
Damn it!
Got a
Oh,
lucky
I hope-
Citadel at the very end.
Point to it! I could have erased that fucking Königsberg.
Alright, so now we gotta talk about the final verdict. I mean, I made 112,000K with premium. Without premium,
115K with
64,000.
55.
Not as much as a
55,000.
Godzilla, but at the same time, Godzilla probably has more money value because it's a Fuso, where New Mexico could do a hell of a lot more, so it's reduced the probably money earnings. So, final conclusion. Usually I like to talk about the recap on everything, but I'm going to start with Ranger first, since he is a New Mexico player. So, Ranger, compared to New Mexico and Primal, and how much it's worth to you, do you... you just go
How
ahead.
much is that ship worth?
On a scale
Like,
of 1
for
to 10.
example, Yeah,
On a
like
scale
for
of 1 to
everything.
10, okay.
Everything you just saw.
Everything I know about the New Mexico compared to that ship, nope, definitely not worth it. I would say about the same as what you rated the freaking
4.9 out of 10.
about 4. Because there's
4.
no
Okay.
point in there's literally no rhyme or reason that they should have done this. I mean,
Fair.
adding this, like adding the new ships in with the new skins, that's awesome. I'm glad that they're still doing this. They are so much ahead of tanks that it's amazing. Because they can get these contracts and they can run these and they can bring out these ships. It's just the fact that the ships they made. I love the New Mexico to death. It is one of my favorite ships in my lineup and I will never sell it. But the thing is that they took its range away. They took away most of its firepower and put most of it into, well, not really, but they took quite a bit of its range and took some of its firepower away is the better way to put it.
All right, fair argument.
And then
All right.
only gave it more AA and maneuverability.
Now, Ocean. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. For me, what would I rate this? I'm gonna go with the same as the Fuso. I'm gonna rate this a 3 out of 10.
Oof. That's Roblox. Oof.
I'm sorry, like Ranger, I love my New Mexico, but I love it because it can take a hit and dish it back tenfold. With the fact that the Primal seems to have taken away that ability and probably can only dish it back maybe like 8 times backwards, back towards the enemy, I don't want the. And if I wanted to play a floating AA barge, I'd go play the Texas. The Texas has way more AA and still hits above its weight class. And
I
so,
was about to say, yeah, my Texas
yeah,
hits like it's a fucking tier 7.
yeah, the Texas hits well above its weight class and has enough AA to make any aircraft carrier shit its pants. So, in
Mm-hmm.
all honesty, if you want a good deal for like a ship that's great against like other ships in anti-air, go buy that fucking Texas pack. It's only $10 in the store compared to like the $100 you would have to spend just to guarantee that you would get what you want. Just to
You know what,
guarantee
Ocean?
that you'd have to get what you want.
You should go be a salesman. We're sitting here doing a
Critic.
review about the King Kong Primal ship, and you over here bringing.
I am so sorry for that, audience. I had someone knocking on my door and I had to edit it out and I was gone for a while. So my apologies to you guys. My apologies for the audience. Okay, after all that, let's talk about with me and my final verdict now. Now, between Ranger giving it a 4.0, I mean 4.0 out of 10, and Ocean keeping his same rating as the Heat Ray as 3 out of 10, I'm kind of different in this department. Don't get me wrong, price for this is outrageous for this boat. However, between Godzilla and Kong, Kong does more better than Godzilla. And I know I'm going to get so much hate mail from saying that from Godzilla fans out there. And believe me, I am too. It's killing me saying it. But hear me out before I give this a final verdict. Kong's ability is beneficiary for anyone who has less AAs or a shit ton of AAs for the US. Even for an inspiration, you could use it for anyone. So if you got a Japanese ship with only 4 AAs, you could just put him on there and he could just wipe out planes like nothing. So his commander is beneficiary for a lot of AA classes. Unlike Godzilla that keeps your spawning plane up in the air, which usually you can just get a transformer and do that or any other thing, which is dumb, but whatever. But his ship is a lot more durability than Godzilla. Now, I know I don't want to diss that too much about Fuso fans out there because I am a Fuso. Like I said, I have the anime Fuso and the regular Fuso, and now Heat Ray. I know how to play the Fuso. I love the Fuso. Even though, like Ranger said, yes, they're inaccurate. But if you learn how to play it like long range HE and AP at close range, then yeah, it's an actual fun boat to make money if it's a premium.
I'm sorry, pause. Did you just
Go
say
ahead.
go close range with a Japanese battleship?
I know, but that's
Bad
only if
Fury.
you have.
No. No. That's a
Fist, you
bad
have
Fury.
sinned. Fist, you have
Oh,
sinned.
okay, but
Continue.
there's some battleships in the game that will literally charge your ass, like Sean Horse,
But
and then
in
if they're
reverse.
close to you, you have no choice but to brawl.
Then go forward. And get away from it. You're in a Japanese ship. You shouldn't be close range in the first place.
Okay, fair enough. All aside of that, but
Continue.
but Primal does both in that department if it wants. I mean, it's mediocrely sniper, just like the Fuso, but however, it's got the one thing better than the heat rate: durability. Guns still hurt despite the fact that it's low AP. Plenty of AAs, meaning any carrier is coming near this is going to lose its planes like crazy. And it's a lot more fun to play than Godzilla, in my opinion, because of that fact that it could do a lot more better in a play style better than Fuso. And I hate dissing the Fuso because it's Godzilla. Okay, I'm taking this too long. So my final verdict has to be 5 out of 10. I know, shocker.
Wow, 0.1 better. Damn.
But again, it's
You
close to
know,
Godzilla, but it only slightly better because it has more advantages. But God, the price does not make it any better. So, you were going to say something, Ranger. Go ahead.
oh, no, don't worry about it.
But my point is, audience, Kong has a lot of things better. Not, it's still, I'm rating it really badly as where Godzilla is, but it looks better, it plays better, and it's got a commander that's better than Godzilla in a little bit in both departments between AA players. I mean, unlike Godzilla, like I said, if you want to see my review on the Godzilla, go please check it out. He only does spotting planes up in the air, which is only good for one commander, and that's that goddamn 4 War K hammer from the Chaos
Oh
faction.
my
Where you.
god, Fury, I think they watched your review.
Why?
God,
About the.
we spent an entire, 40-something minutes bashing that part.
Oh, yes, that is true. I will leave a link down there as well, audience, but still, yeah. That's the only commander that works with Godzilla, where King Kong can work with anyone. So, yeah, 5 out of 10. Not any better than Godzilla, but has more better
World
ability
War K though,
playstyle.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
4K.
Uh,
okay.
if you guys, in all technicality, and sorry to cut you both off on this one, but you're both wrong. It's Warhammer 40K.
I know, I just tried abbreviation and yeah,
I
I
was
fucked up.
I
closer.
know.
I was
I
closer.
was more or less just correcting Ocean because he went out of his way to correct you and was still wrong.
Yeah. E.
But my point is, audience,
E.
he works with Arceus the Cold as an ability perk for Godzilla, where King Kong can work with anyone that is a battleship commander with this ability. So, that's it, audience. Thank you all so much for watching, and between these both videos now, I'm questioning Wargaming. They're going in the right path of bringing out different designs of ships and making them look cooler, but taking 2 steps back with their prices and what you're getting out of these prices, in my opinion. And
Well, yay and nay, Fury.
oh, you gotta
For
go ahead.
us,
Go ahead.
for us, we got 2 steps back. PC, that was like 3 steps forward.
I don't know. I mean, nobody's really wanted to buy Godzilla's. Okay, when I
Well,
mentioned
you
this,
gotta take comparisons in ship. Amagi in Colorado compared to Fuso in New Mexico.
yeah, I have to say this, audience, since I don't own the PC version, but PC King Kong's Colorado and the Umagi is Godzilla. me and Ranger have already discussed this, and that's why we didn't say so much in the AI battle, is I really
Yeah,
wish
because it's fucking
Godzilla was the
bullshit.
Yamagi. Yeah,
It really is.
I really wish the Yamagi was Godzilla, because the Yamagi would have been a better choice of a ship than, you know, than what we got here for
God, I feel
Godzilla.
like
And
going on a rant about that bullcrap, but whatever.
yeah, we can't waste any more audience
Oh
time.
yeah, I
It's
know.
already bad enough. But
The video would probably be longer than the previous one, and the
I mean, we
previous
could
one
do
was
that
like
in
40
another
something
Yeah,
minutes
but you
video.
long.
still have
Actually,
editing that you can cut out.
Actually, you
So
know what, audience? For a special treat, we're going to talk about more of our own opinions in free play of playing with other ships. So this is not the end, but for now, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for helping me review this, and I will see you, comrades, in the next wave of battleships. Bye, guys.